I want you to watch because you probably have a great idea. And if you are anywhere in the world and you have a great idea, you need to get into communities like this where they encourage you to flesh out your idea, talk to your idea about people. You never know, you could have a solution to somebody's problem right in front of you and you don't even know it. So we need you in these conversations. This is one example of many of pitch contests that happen right here in El Paso, Texas. And I highly recommend that you attend sometime just to see what people are talking about. You will find that there are so many people with great ideas that are making technology, that are creating hardware. And this pitch contest alone, we had a woman, a researcher that created a product that will help you to test your cortisol. And I know with my belly, I need to know that when my cortisol is high, because I'm sure that prohibits me from getting the weight loss gains, besides eating too much, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Another gentleman had a media company. Another one is transforming the way that we measure and utilize the water system. Another one, the grand prize winner, I'm not going to tell you because guess what? You got to watch the whole episode. So make sure you tune in to 5-Star Conversations in the Sun City. Man, there's probably 10 pitches. I only have like a snippet of everybody's pitch, but I hope that you watch this and get excited about what's possible. Pioneers 21 here in El Paso, their pitch contests are open to anyone. So use this as a way to recognize and to see what is possible for you to create and to plug in to these communities, these resources, so that you can learn how to take the prototype, the thing that you make that helps you get through your thoughts and processes, your technology that you've been tinkering with, plug into the local community and see how far it can go and how many people that you can help. And even if it's not with something that you have, if you don't have anything, get in the arena. It'll help you to become more creative, and bring your children. Let's all get involved and let's not let what's happening on a federal stage or on a global stage to prevent us from creating a sustainable, incredible ecosystem right here in El Paso and the Borderplex. Okay. All right. So make sure you watch these pitches. They're really, really awesome. And big thanks to UTEP. Woo!
At this time, I'd like to introduce our Associate Vice President for Research and Innovation here at UTEP, Dr. Mark Cox, who would like to share a few remarks.
And I will be brief so that we can get on with the competition. Good morning, and thank you, Nicole and Carla and the Mike Loya Center for putting this event on. Welcome to all the community partners that we have in the room. I'm seeing some, and Nancy Lowry, thanks for your partnership. And I was just in this position last night at the Cardinal Collaborative, judging for a competition they had there. So these type of events are some of my favorites to attend because it's about our students. And I don't really script myself, but maybe I'll talk about myself.
Require no lab and specific equipment, and anyone can use it anytime, anywhere. So it's a true step toward accessible stress monitoring. Global cortisol testing market is rapidly expanding. Project more than double from $2 billion to around $4.6 billion by 27. This growth reflects a rising demand for testing cortisol tools, and our device can meet this need. For market size, we start with students at college, around 5 to 10 million, and grow into North America, around $1 to $1.5 billion, and then it's important to measure cortisol because it's linked to many diseases like heart disease, and nowadays many diseases linked to stress level. When we know we are stressed, we need to find a solution for that.
Period.
Find a way to get relaxed And
Weight loss is a reason
and,
too. If you have a lot of cortisol, you can't lose weight. That's why I'm like,
we can test it, and when it's normal, it shows, we will be fine.
For industrial applications. To break down the process on how this works, we first design the part, we buy the raw material, we put that raw material in the machine, we program it, automate it, and at the end we have the end product, which is a part with the specific tolerances and mechanical products that the company needs. So currently, for our business model, we're in Juarez. We provide CNC machining, 3D consulting, 3D printing, and procurement for the maquilas over there. We're planning to expand into El Paso, where we're going to offer government contracting for the Department of War and also focus in our in-house patented designs. For market validation, the aerospace parts manufacturing market in North America alone is valued at $398 billion, and that equates for 44% of the entire global market. In North America, specifically the machining market, it's valued at $29 billion. And here in our local economy, we have organizations like those you see on screen that are currently working with small manufacturers to get their certifications and
can be used for essentials such as food, shelter, and hygiene. It's not just money, it's dignity being restored. My name is Esteban Porras.
My name is Valeria Rubalcaba. My name is Mir Hassan.
And we are OnSway.
OnSway gives people access with easy technology. Just like how we want to reassure that our support is going and making a positive difference, we want to provide you a solution that gives you transparency and clarity and dignity, and that's what we've built here for you today. As you can see on our screen, our first photo shows recipient profiles. We plan to have anyone who's experienced homelessness enroll in our application through partner organizations, and they will upload a profile, and then once the profile is done, any donor can send digital funds, knowing that all the funds they're sending to this person or in the application anonymously.
Study hard, get good grades, and you'll be fine. But what happened is when we received that first paycheck, no one told us how to move that money towards food, towards gas, helping family, and still enjoy being a student. We built wealthy to be the game that we never got. Now, there's no plan, but there's this question. If I buy this today, will I have enough money to cover onto the next paycheck? Currently, 71% of US undergraduates, they live in financial stress. We here live in financial stress. 51% of UTEPs are first generation. What does it mean? Well, probably figuring out college, understanding a new monetary system, and sometimes adapting to a new country. Nationally, half the paycheck is spent within the first 48 hours after payday. So the challenge is, there is finance stress, but how do we translate that into
a healthy profit margin of 63.9%. This business started 5 months ago, and we have made over more than 110 sales. That means that our monthly average is about 10 to 20 units per month. We made our product with 100% natural product. No harsh chemicals, no parabens, no silicones, and we always are listening the feedback of our clients. We make constant improvement. Our competitors may not have this feature, and they use silicones, parabens that can cause you consequences, and they don't improve their products. A three-year plan. The first year we're going to focus here in Juarez and El Paso. We're going by local events like this pitch competition, and also we're going to do more partnerships.
We assess a client's we assess them by providing oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Probably the point. We analyze their skills, their employment goals, their abilities, and we match them to jobs that fit those abilities. We provide resume building, job searching, and once we find a job for them, we're able to provide on-the-job coaching. We also provide enhanced workplace readiness. This means that we train them on interpersonal communication, personal skills at work, work attitude, work ethic,
ethic
attitude. Yeah, sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
So that means that they are ready to sustain and maintain their employment once they receive that offer. Synology started.
Already sense of developing cleaning our problems. A single reconstruction surgery can cost between $14,000 to $70,500 to really business shape. And when you do ACL, you have 20 chance of doing again, so I don't think you want to pay this amount twice, even once. But let me tell you more about my story. 2 years ago, I partially tear my ligament. The surgery reconstructed, but it left long-term challenges. Some of them instability in the knee, carousel developing cartilage and meniscus damage, chronic pain and inflammation. After 2 years of the surgery, I continue feeling pain in my knee. This experience made me ask one question. Why isn't there a better recovery option? Well, here's what NG Leg Board for. NG Leg Board is an intelligent kidney brace designed to assist post-rehabilitation, prevent re-injury, and provide support for athletes and patients. The key components is created with adaptive neoprene fabric, silicone patella stabilizer, dual titanium lateral support, 24V DC micromotor, and EMG muscular sensor. And I'm also proud to mention that this 3D prototype has been made by me and my co-partner Ivan Gonzalez Prospect.
A presentation is translated into tactile braille in real time. The result, portable, private, and immediate. Globally, 43 million people are blind, and 295 million people are visually impaired. The assistive tech market is worth over $8 billion and growing at 6% annually. Our focus, the affordable braille tech gap. Existing braille displays are often large and expensive. The Sense Cube is small, portable, and affordable, designed to complement existing assistive tools.
Across Texas, cities like Houston, Dallas, and El Paso lose tens of billions of gallons, not just from lakes, but from overproduction. 88 billion gallons lost last year alone. This is money, energy, and effort lost. But El Paso is shaking this cycle, and with new technologies, the future of savings grow.
Now, Seraphim provides utilities foresight at every level of their network. Our AI ensemble doesn't just stop at the city level, it drills all the way down to the household level with an average MAPE of 2.94%. That precision lets utilities see tomorrow's demand today. It means right-sized production, lower energy costs, and fewer pump cycles. We've also built a new development simulator that projects how upcoming subdivisions will affect future demand and allowing utilities to plan for infrastructure before even breaking ground. And through our built-in.
Okay, before we continue, again, please join me. One more big round of applause for our student competitors, please. Today was definitely an amazing reminder of what happens when innovation meets creativity. Congratulations to all of you. For our community partners in the audience, I really want to thank you once again for being here with us today. We are grateful for your time and investment in the next generation of innovators and entrepreneurs. In the audience, I do want to mention who was with us today because it really is quite impressive, and more so for our students. I want you to know who was here supporting you all. We had representatives from El Paso Water, USENDA, the El Paso Community Foundation, the City of El Paso's Department of Economic and International Development, Emergence Health Network, JP Morgan, the Small Business Administration, Workforce Solutions Borderplex, SCORE, Tech Frontier, Borderplex Community Capital, and I'm sure many, many more. So thank you for being here. I'd also like to thank some partners that were here with us today from NMSU Arrowhead Center, our counterparts across I-10, so thank you to the whole team. And also, last but not least, I want every team member from the Mike Loya Center to please stand. Where are you? Stand, 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 don't get quiet. And it really is an honor and a pleasure to work with this team every day, and I couldn't be more grateful, I couldn't be more blessed. They were the ones who made today happen. So you all arrived, you show up, everything's ready in its place, but it takes a team to make that. So I am so blessed to work with this team, which is really me and one other full-time member, and the rest are students. So thank you. I know we're ready to hear the winners, but we have a very special guest with us, and I'm so glad that we have her here with us. To share a few closing remarks with all of us here today, I'd like to invite our university leader, Dr. Heather Wilson.
Congratulate all of you who kind of put yourself out there, right? And took the risk to stand up and pitch your idea in front of your peers and others. Because this is the first step, but it's the first of what I think will be many. Because once you get beyond doing this the first time, you learn some things, you gather some mentors, you get some advice, you'll get some feedback, and you'll take it to the next step. When I fell madly in love with a guy from New Mexico and moved to New Mexico as a male a long time ago. I talked to some people who were starting a business at the time, and I realized, I think I could do this myself. I could start my own company. And at the time, I had to kind of assess some risks, and that fortunately, the guy I married could cover the mortgage that allowed us to take some risk with what I was doing with my time. And I started my own business. It was called Keystone International, and it turned out to be successful. And I remember how it felt when we opened our first actual real office, and I wasn't just working out of the upstairs of the house. And I hired employees, and I could look out the window of my office, and I could see the cars in the parking lot whose payments were getting made because of something we did together. There was tremendous satisfaction. And I hope that you all start to feel that satisfaction too, of building something, providing a service that's better than something, filling a need, solving a problem. Because that's where the American economy grows. You'll have that same satisfaction of looking out the window and seeing our cars in the parking lot, or that there's somebody who's able to get something for their kids, or do something that they wouldn't otherwise have been able to do if it weren't for the business that you all started. So congratulations to all of you for putting yourself out there, choosing to make a pitch to potentially start a business. We're really proud of all of you. And thank you to the judges who've given their time and attention, and all of you who volunteered to be here this afternoon. God bless you.
Drum roll.